Welcome to another edition of The Art of Marx Trains, and today we have a good one for you. We're going to step back a little bit in time and look at Joyline production, which was before Marx. And I've got this great Clockwork passenger set, and it's got two coaches. There's no observation. The condition is just excellent. The gold on the windows is all there. If you haven't seen Joyline, it's a little bit different. It's all four-wheel. The wheels are larger than the 6-inch Marx four-wheel cars. And check out this red locomotive. It's mechanical, but it has a headlight. And the headlight is a 1.5 volt bulb because it runs off a C battery cell. And we'll take this battery compartment off and stick a battery in there and see if the headlight works. Black frame, red body, copper domes, smokestack, and then it has a fiber switch for the battery. On the Joylines, the keys stay on the train, so you have to be careful for side clearance, and I'll show you how that key unscrews. Very simple motor. Let's try the battery. Well, we ran into some challenges with the battery. It seems that the modern C-cell is a little too tight to fit inside the round retainer. So I took a AA, wrapped it with black duct tape until it was just slightly smaller than the C, and I think that will work. Unfortunately, my bulb turned out to be a 6 volt, but it will light up. So let me put the battery in and put the cover back on, and we'll give it a try. Before I put the battery in, notice that there is a little switch inside that will lock the motor in place until you're ready to go. Okay, the battery is installed, and you can see that the headlight is on, and I should be able to turn it off by sliding the switch. Yeah, there we go. Back on. So let's wind it up and give it a run. I brought the locomotive over to the workbench so that I could show you how to wind it up. And the key is on this side. It's hard to do with one hand. I've got the switch in the down position so it won't run. I'm going to give it a few winds, and then I'm going to take the key off because I don't know what's in the way on the layout that it might hit. But there's the early Joyline key, and you'll see this style of key on some of the early Commodore Vanderbilts. So that gives you no side clearance issues. Now we've got it all wound up, and the headlight switch is on, and I'm going to try to reach inside and let it go. Not sure if you could hear it, but there's a bell. And it didn't make it all the way around the layout, but possibly with a little more lubrication and might make it. Let's give it another try. I've lubed it and got it wound up again. One thing I always remember to do with the Clockwork locomotives is to make sure they're unwound when you store them. The springs can develop a memory, which is not good for running later, and you always want to keep a little oil in the motor so it runs well. And got the key off, and let's give it one more try. For some unknown reason, the joy line didn't go as far this time, and it got stuck in the tunnel out of reach. So I'm going to try to push it out with this Commodore. I'll just back it up. Let's see if we can get it out of there. Well, I'm not sure what happened, but at least we didn't have to take the tunnel apart. Okay, I've got it set up again. This time I'm going to leave the key on and see what happens. And we're going to go into the tunnel at the beginning so that I don't get stuck in the tunnel again. Here we go. Well, that was the farthest run yet. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about the Joyline passenger train. You can hear the whistle, the bell. So notice the drawbar. It's just a flat post, and it's designed to fit in the Joyline coupler. And on the tender, you can see that the front, the Joyline coupler is riveted. And on the back, it's bent. You can't see the other end, but it's the same coupler, just mounted differently. Instead of a rivet, it has just a bend and a slight twist. The reason for the Joyline coupler is that you can use it with tab and slot, or you can use it with a post like this on the back of the locomotive, and it also fit with the swing peg coupler on the Joyline. I mean, on the Marx Commodore Vanderbilt. That's the swing peg, and it fit nicely. Look at the size difference. It's a little guy compared to the Commodore Vanderbilt. And then there's the coaches. Both have sliding Joyline couplers. The sliding coupler helped for momentum when you started out a Clockwork train. number on these coaches is 357. There's a little bit better shot of it. They're just beautiful coaches. This set didn't come with an observation, although if I find one nice enough, I'd like to add one. And maybe just for fun, we'll run it with the green Commodore. Well, I hope you enjoyed the 4th episode of The Art of Marx Trains, and that you enjoyed this little Joyline passenger set with the red locomotive. And again, if you have anything that you want me to run or demonstrate, just let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.